Nolagent here at Bamahenge, a replica of Stonehenge here in Alabama. So this was commissioned by a billionaire, George Barber, and the artist was Mark Cline. So we're going to take a little exploration of what's going on here and in the general area with some other surprises in store.
Welcome to Nolagent. Let the good times roll. Bamahenge and some other fun things we're going to show you today are located out at Barber Marina in Elberta, Alabama. You can actually just type in Bamahenge into Waze and it will also get you here. There's actually a gravel parking lot that Waze will direct you to. And the gravel parking lot is the only thing that you're going to see on the right side of the road to let you know that there is anything back here. Because this is before you even get to the marina. This is just on the side of the road on the way into the marina. So you'll just need to park your car in the gravel parking lot and then hike down this trail. Now this is one of the biggest trails of the things that we're going to look at today has. So you'll just do a little hike down this trail and you'll be able to start seeing the very beginning of Bamahenge there as it emerges out of the forest as you get to the clearing that Bamahenge is built in. So it is a sight to behold as you come through this pathway through the woods and it opens up and you see here is Bamahenge right here. So maybe you could imagine what the original Stonehenge would have looked like long ago when it actually had more forest around it and was still young and new in the world. Now as we get closer you see there is an informational sign right here at Bamahenge. So we can just stop and take a look at that sign real quick and check it out. Before you is a partial replica of Stonehenge that we refer to as Bamahenge. As you can see from the figure below, the original Stonehenge is a complex structure of at least 50 stones, perhaps many more yet to be discovered. Bamahenge, although not a complete replica of the original site, has the same astrological alignment as the original. That is to say that in the morning of summer solstice, first day of summer, an observer standing within the stone circle looking easterly through the entrance would see the sun rise. The original Stonehenge is located in Wiltshire, England, approximately 2 hours west of London. This prehistoric monument is an elaborate structure thought to have been constructed in 3 phases between 2000 BC to 3000 BC. Archaeologists believe that the construction required more than 30 million hours of labor. Much is still unknown about its purpose, as Stonehenge was produced by a culture that left no written records. Theories as to its possible uses are subjects of much debate, but include ceremonies, burials, cosmological, and astrological uses. Other debate centers around how prehistoric cultures equipped with only primitive tools could build such a complex structure. This debate is fueled by the fact that archaeological investigation reveals little or no direct evidence of the construction techniques used. Then we can look at the photograph diagram underneath this to see how the astrological alignment works out for the summer solstice at both Bamahenge and the original Stonehenge in the United Kingdom. So we can explore the area a little bit here and you see that the Bamahenge is a pretty close replica of the original Stonehenge. If you've never been to the original Stonehenge, they have it fenced off now. So you can't really get this close to it anymore like we can here with our Bamahenge replica. So the other difference is the Bamahenge is built out of fiberglass and not stone. So this is a pretty interesting thing to see that and do a tour. So fun times. The next surprise I have for you takes us back about 66 million years back in the past. And this is the hardest one of them to find, the Brontosaurus here. This one's on the other side of the street from where Bamahenge is, a bit up, so make sure you look for the trail.
Whoa, ho, ho, there's the Brontosaurus. A big fella. Ho, 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 look at there, the Brontosaurus.
So, this dinosaur, along with some others we're going to look at, were built by the same artist that did Bamahenge. So, we're going to look at a few more though. The second hardest dinosaur to find is the T-Rex. You can see him a little bit better from the road than the Brontosaurus though.
Wow, here we go, a big fella. What's going on there, buddy? Okay, it looks like our T-Rex has a mouthful of some garbage. We'll get a close-up shot of that. But he's a pretty big fellow there. Ooh. There we go. Here he is, the T-Rex.
So the T-Rex looks like it's got an aluminum can and some pine cones in his mouth. I don't know if maybe some kids were playing a game trying to throw pine cones and this can in his mouth as part of a game. And then poor T-Rex has such tiny hands he can't get those out of his mouth. So the T-Rex is on the same side of the road as Bamahenge, which is the right side when you're driving in. So you will see him right past Bamahenge. And there's actually a trail that leads down there too. But you can see him from the road, but not as easily. A little ways down from the T-Rex, on the same side of the road, is the Triceratops, which is very easy to see from the road, and it's out in the open. The Stegosaurus is the next dinosaur, and it's also wide out in the open and very easy to see, and the same side of the road as the Triceratops and T-Rex. And you can drive down and next to it if you want, on a dirt road / path. The next item of note is this beautiful fountain, and to me this is the most beautiful thing that I've seen out in this area. And if you look at the intricate details, there's some fascinating things to be gleaned from this beautiful fountain. This fountain is on a roundabout on your way into the actual marina, and then if we zoom in and you look really close, they have horses riding men. So as you begin to pull closer into the marina, you begin to see a lot of statues like this all over the place, so keep a sharp eye out, as there are small little statues like this spaced out all over this general area. So there's a lot of space to explore and lots of these little statues to find. And they're in all sorts of different designs, and the fun is guessing what kind of animal they are. You next will encounter a big, gigantic metal spider that is on a precarious position about to attack you. This thing is a good sized spider, and here's me in comparison. And here you are looking at it from the parking lot of one of the marina buildings. And just to orient you a little better, there's the fountain in the background that goes back to the dinosaurs and Bamahenge. There's the marina that we see right here in front of us. Then going back right to the front right there is where the Lady in the Lake is. We're going to go look at here shortly. And there's more marina buildings going around here. And then the spider is right there in front of us. And then as we go back around again, there's the fountain that gets to the roundabout on the way out. At the marina, right next to the boats, here's another one of our statues. I'm guessing this one is an elephant. And then as we walk to the end of the pier here, we see a human head sticking up out of the water. What could this be?
Nolagent here at the Lady in the Lake. Ho, 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 looky here.
So as you might have guessed, the same artist that did Bamahenge and the dinosaurs also created the Lady in the Lake here. So we have quite an interesting collection of these different creations in fiberglass. And this is a beautiful area, and these huge boats often cover the Lady in the Lake up when you're looking at it from shore. But if you walk to the pier and look all the way down, you can see her here. And you also see there's a pier that goes back behind her if you happen to want to walk behind and see what's back behind her there. So we have quite a collection of wonderful things in fiberglass, and then other amazing things such as the fountain and the other many different little statues and the spider around in this area. And there's even more items that are viewable from the road and things you can see that are interesting. And it does lead one to maybe perhaps consider a question. Is there a deeper mystery here, a problem to be solved? Is there some sort of puzzle where we're supposed to put all of these things together to come up with a solution to some sort of a riddle or a contest? Or in the end, is this all just a bunch of fun stuff and it's just random decorations and things that somebody personally likes and an eccentric billionaire that likes to put artwork up? I don't know, but these are interesting questions, and you should come check this place out because it is interesting. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts and ideas are and which of these pieces of art you enjoyed the most. And if you like the dinosaurs, which dinosaur you like the most.
Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you would just click on the little circle here with a picture of my head in there and subscribe to the NOLA Jet channel, it would really help me a lot. I really appreciate it. Thank you.